today speaking with a local dentist, Dr. Joe McShane, to gain some insight to see why anyone would ever want to be a dentist. Hello, Dr. McShane. How are you today? That's good. All right. First question is, what made you choose to become a dentist?
Well, it was a big decision. Lots of different choices when I was a young person, what I wanted to do. But because my dad was a dentist, I already knew what being a dentist looked like. And there was a number of reasons that I chose dentistry. Probably the first biggest reason was having control over your work environment. So not being part of a big company, not being part of a big bureaucracy, being part of a small organization where you got to determine the values of the organization and really run the show. One of the other reasons was that I didn't want to live in a big city. So a lot of jobs really necessitate that you live in a big city, and I wanted to live in a smaller town. And being a dentist allows you actually do better the further you get away from the big cities. Was another reason. Not having to work 5 days a week. Having the option to work less, work only 3 days a week, and especially if you want to raise a family as a woman, have a work-life balance, that was important to me as well.
All right. That makes you want to become a dentist even more. Do you like being the boss, or did you prefer it just being one of the dentists in the office?
Some days I like to be the boss when everything's running smoothly, and I get to make decisions on new equipment that we might buy or new staff that we might hire or things like that. But when things are not going well, it's and people are upset about something, or you have to get in the middle of two people who are having a disagreement, or two people within the office who can't get along, and you have to try to solve those things, then some days being the boss is not that much fun.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. All right. What is the most enjoyable thing about your job?
The most enjoyable thing about my job is getting to know your patients. So over time, some of my patients have been coming to see me for 17 or 18 years, and even if you don't know them in any other way, they become friends. And I don't think I could have gotten to know so many really interesting people in the area without
Star guest.
In another profession, or got to know so many people. That's probably the best part, is looking down my day and seeing people that I want to visit with, that I want to touch base with, and enjoying their company.
Mm-hmm. And what is the least enjoyable thing about your job?
Oh, the least enjoyable thing would be when I have to get a young child to cooperate when they don't want to. So sometimes little kids have to have a filling done, they have to have anesthetic, they're scared, sometimes they're crying, and that's probably the least enjoyable part of my day, is having a scared or upset child.
And to sum it up, how have you liked your career choice overall?
Oh, being a dentist was a great career choice. I can't really think of another job that would have afforded me as many advantages, as much control, all those things in my life as being a dentist has. I think it was a good career choice, and I go out of my way to talk to young people, especially women and girls, about dentistry, and to let them know what a good career choice it is.
Fantastic. And one last question. Have you ever had to put your knee on someone's chest to yank out their tooth?
No, but every patient has a story. Not every patient, but many patients have a story about a dentist having put their knee on their chest to pull a tooth out. And while I don't believe that it has ever hardly happened. Maybe only very rarely, because it certainly wouldn't help you to get your knee on someone's chest. But many, it's like an urban myth that started. Many people have decided that they have a memory that it happened to them. So, good question.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Joe McShane, for allowing me to interview you.
Oh, thank you very much.